Hi friends, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a haul video for you guys. I ended up picking up a few different orders in the month of September since that was my birthday month, and I'm finally getting around to sharing them all with you today. So I thought I would do that. I'm going to set these off to the side and go through everything one by one. So I have two different orders from Butterfly Reflections Inc., which is my favorite place to purchase craft supplies. And then I also purchased one other order, and I'm going to do that one first. So these are from the Colorado Craft Company, which is a company I had never heard of before. But I saw them on Instagram last Saturday, and they were featuring their new artist, who is Anita Jerum. If you're not familiar with Anita Jerum, she's the illustrator of the book Guess How Much I Love You, with the little nut brown hair. And that was the book that I read to my belly every time that I was pregnant. It was just something that was really special to me. I know it's special to a lot of people. It was a super sweet story, but I also just absolutely adored the illustrations. I have always loved Anita Jerum's style of illustrating, and in fact, everything that I've actually learned about how to color bunnies, which I share with you guys on YouTube, I have learned from studying Anita Jerum's illustrations. Every time I need like a new idea for how to color bunnies with different patterns, or mice or anything like that, I go and Google Anita Jerum's illustrations, and that's what I use as inspiration. So I'm just a huge fan of her, and when I saw that they were going to release stamp sets of her images, I had to get some. So there was a whole bunch of them, but I just picked up 3 for now. So the first one that I got is called, let's see if they're labeled, Snow Happy. Okay, so this one has the deer and the little bunny lifting up the snowball, and you've got a little tree behind, and then you've also got a separate bunny that's on the same bunny but just a larger scale. And then a whole bunch of sentiments. There's a couple other snowballs as well. And you can kind of see, like, there is her original illustration. So it's a beautiful watercolor illustration, and I just love it. So I'm very excited to create a Christmas card using this stamp set. And there are matching dies for all of the sets, but I ended up not getting them. Because like there wasn't a die for like the main image, it was just for like the bunny and I think some of the sentiments, and I just decided that I could stamp that on a panel and just color directly on the panel and do like a Copic colored background or watercolor background, whatever I decide to do. But I just decided to not go with the dies this time for these particular stamp sets. Another one that I got was this one here, which is called Better Together, and there is her original illustration, and there you can see what I mean about the bunnies just having like different patterns that just look so cool. So there's the stamp set again. I don't know why it's stuck so high up, but it doesn't want to come down. So it's, you got the bunny, and there's a fox and a little hedgehog, a squirrel, and a mouse all holding hands, and then you've got some different sentiments that have to do with just being together, and there's also a couple little bugs as well, so really cute. So the third one that I got is this one here, which is called Birthday Wishing, and there you can see her adorable original illustration. So this one has that really sweet bunny with the balloon, and there's also an adorable little guinea pig. And then you have 2 mice holding a gift and another little mouse sitting down, and then a bunch of birthday sentiments. So super cute. And again, I just decided I'm going to stamp these on panels and color them that way. So those were my 3 sets that I got from that new release. Like I said, she had a whole bunch. But those are the three that I decided to go with for now. And I really, really love them. Can't wait to use them for you guys. So moving on now to my Butterfly Reflections ink order. And I'm actually just going to mix the two orders together and go through them like in categories, like stamps, paper, that kind of thing. Alright, so the first set I'm going to show you guys is from the new Avery Elle release. So this one is called Woodland Scene Builder. So you've got this little deer with the girl riding him, and then you've got this amazing little scene. And I have been so into like background scene stamps this year. So this is all like one image here. All of these little trees, and you can see that somebody has made a home here. So there's a little mouse living in that one, and then there's all these different little grasses. This one here is a separate image. This one is attached. And then there's a couple little different accessory images. There's a little bird, there's a gift, there's a stump, there's a sleigh, and then some grasses and berries. Very, very cute. I cannot wait to play with this one. And of course, I did get the matching dies for these because you know, in order to like set these in the scene, you would either have to space them out kind of randomly, or you'd have to mask, and I do not enjoy masking at all. So dies were definitely the way to go for these. And to go with that, I got the Oh Tiny Tree, which you could definitely create a card just using this by itself. But I think it would also work really great to put some of these critters in this scene here. So I love this little bunny lifting the mouse up so he can reach to hang his candy cane. There's a little sweet penguin with a little bell ornament. And the deer has a stocking. He's got a really cute little Christmas sweater. Little bird has a Santa hat. And then you have a couple sentiments as well. Some snowfall. Very cute. I did get the matching dies. The set that I was most excited from this release was this one here, which is Santa Jaws. I just think this is so funny. I love this. This is definitely going to be my youngest brother, the shark diver. This is going to be his family's Christmas card this year. I will definitely be creating a card with this stamp set. I just think it's so funny. And I love the sentiments in here. I'm dreaming of a great white Christmas. Shark the herald angels sing. Shark miss wishes. Here comes Santa Jaws. Jaw humbug. I mean, they're just all so cute. And I love that you even get a hammerhead. I mean, these guys are just too funny. I love, love, love this set. I'm super excited to play with this. I'll probably be like giggling to myself the entire time. So that's all I got from the Avery Elle release. I also did pick up a few more things from the Mama Elephant release. So I got the gingerbread cookies. I just love the faces on these guys. I think they're so adorable. Super, super cute. It's harder to see the ones on the plate, but there you go. And then you've got this great milk bottle here. And then you have like a circle and a hexagon solid stamp, so that you could do like a bokeh background if you wanted to. Some cute little Santa hats. There's a little bow that you could put either on one of the gingerbread men or even on the milk bottle. There's some little bows as well, and some great sentiments. You can leave a little card for Santa next to it. I did get the matching dies for that. And then I got mixed holiday greetings. So this one just has some really cool sentiments, and you could definitely use these on the outside of a card, but I thought these would be really great for the insides of cards as well. There's some very basic ones, just wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, to some more fun ones, candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses, and just leave that extra special greeting for your recipient. So next I got one die set from that Mama Elephant release, and it is the Slim Woodland. So you get this one die, but this part here does cut out separately. I think this is the only part of it that actually detaches. The rest are not all the way cut to the edge, so they'll be still attached. So it's got the two trees, you've got this snowfall background, and then you've got two snow slopes. So I thought this would be fun to use with some Distress Oxide inks and create some really cool backgrounds for slimline cards. So I got that. And then I got a couple of paper pads. The first one is the Winter Market from Cartabella. I always try to pick up at least one just winter theme paper pad that's not necessarily Christmas, so that it can extend beyond the holiday season if I want it to. So you've got some snow, some snowflakes, snowmen. This one has just a really subtle print on it. Another great snowflake. So these are really great for backgrounds. Just to like put a snow hillside and then add your images in front, and that is your background. You don't have to distress ink, you don't have to color. It's just there for you with the pattern paper, and I love that. Really cool little like boughs and skiers. There's some little tiny mountains. More snowflakes. Some little trees. And there's some basics in there as well, like that green one. There's a darker snowflake, so you could do a night scene. Tiny little tags. To be honest, this is something I would never use. I just wouldn't have any idea of how to use it on a card unless you wanted to like cut it out and stamp a tiny little sentiment or use the sentiment that's on there as your sentiment. But they are pretty small, so I would more likely use the B-side. Which is just sweaters and mittens, or not sweaters, hats and mittens and gloves. And there's like plaid, more snowflakes, and then it just repeats itself there. Oh, I guess this is the last one, the little mugs. Very cute. So I'm excited to have that. So like I said, it's not only for the Christmas season, it's also beyond into, you know, after the holidays. I got this one here from Simple Stories. This is more of a fall theme. This one is called Cozy Days, but I absolutely loved the color palette. I just thought it was very, very cool. I love the contrast of the warm tones with the olive and the mustard and the rust, and then like the cool tones with the blues. And well, the gray is kind of a warm gray, but there's also like a pink, and it is like a cool tone pink. So it's got a lot of contrast, and that really just makes the colors pop. And I haven't even looked at this. I just opened it right before I started, but I did not flip through. So right off the bat, I'm super excited to see those squirrels, even though I can't use that on a card. But geez, you could frame that and hang it on your wall if you wanted to. But more likely I would use the background because that really pretty pink floral is so adorable. And that's a really pretty floral too. Oh, I am loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. Acorns on pink. Beautiful florals, polka dots, plaid. Absolutely adorable. That's another one you could frame if you wanted to. But the back is so pretty. This is gorgeous. Sorry, I'm not talking that much. I'm just like in awe. I love this paper pad. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. You know what this reminds me of? I think it was 3rd grade. When I was in grade school, I was obsessed with saddle shoes. I wore saddle shoes like every single year for my shoes for the new school year. I picked out saddle shoes, and they were always black and white, except for, I think it was 3rd grade, that I got a pair of pink and gray saddle shoes. And though I thought I was like the coolest ever with those shoes. Oh my gosh, that totally reminds me of that. It just gives me that vibe. And then there it's going to repeat now. That is so pretty. I am absolutely in love with this. I can see this being a pad that I use every single sheet of. So, so pretty. I love this. And I did get the enamel dots to match just because the color palette was so unusual. I don't have anything like that in my stash. And I thought this really, even though it does match the pattern paper, it really would match a variety of fall papers. So I went ahead and picked those up. And then my last paper pad is also from Simple Stories. So this one is called Winter Cottage, and again, I was just really impressed with the color palette, and I haven't looked at this one either, so I'm super excited. But again, you've got like the traditional red and green, but then you've got the pops of pink and this cornflower blue. There's navy. There is the olive mixed in with the darker green. There's even like a gray or a teal there. I just love it. Simple Stories used to always be my favorite back in the day when they did the 6x6 pads. I knew whatever they came out with I was going to love, love, love. And then when they switched to this size, I just didn't like it at all. But now that I have realized that these do really work well for the slimline cards, like I have gained a new appreciation for this size. So let's go ahead and flip through. Really cute. Okay, the B side is very usable. Snowflakes. Really nice bold text print. Pretty polka dots and Christmas trees. Oh my lord. That is so pretty. Okay, so I probably wouldn't use this as it is because you've got this large I don't know. You might be able to figure out a way. I don't know. That's kind of large for a card, but you could definitely cut off this part or this part and use those. Maybe hopefully the B side has something cool for the middle part. Or you could cut out maybe a slimline card here and layer something over the middle so that you don't see that large script if you don't want it. Even though I do like large scripts on cards, that one would be hard to work around unless you weren't planning to add any images, which would be very different for me. But the back side is so pretty. Look at that. So that's what the good thing is, that now there were a couple of pads that just had so many unusable sheets for me, but it seems like they've gotten the hint and are putting really cool prints on the B side. So even if that's not your thing, or if the entire sheet isn't usable, you still can use the other side. Look at how pretty that is. Goodness. I just love the way that that is laid out. So eye-catching. So in that case, I would probably maybe cut this part out and use it as it is because that's so pretty. Although it's probably going to get covered up with this image. But maybe you could put something in the center, and then the leftover pieces, you could just add those to a card, a different card on their own. Very cute little plaid. That's beautiful. Simple Stories, you are winning my heart again. Very cute little burr. So again, that's something I wouldn't use anything of that sheet. But the back side is very usable. Look at that little mistletoe. Beautiful flowers. Oh my word. I love this. This might be my favorite sheet so far. Really pretty background. Gifts. Polka dots on red. So that's another one that I probably wouldn't use at all. So let's see what the back is. Very, very usable. Poinsettias. Again, I probably wouldn't use that one, but oh, how cute! Little pink stars. That's really cute. And again, but that one has snowflakes. Okay, and there it repeats. So every single print is usable at least on one side, and most of them are usable on both sides. So I'm very, very happy with this. Cannot wait to use it. This is a total good day. I'm excited. Alright, so I picked up a whole bunch of cardstock from Lawn Fawn because I was running low, and some of these are going to be new colors for me. I have never had sugar plum, so I didn't have any kind of dark purple, and I thought that might be fun. And then I also didn't have the number 2 pencil, and I thought that would be nice for fall cards. I've been using sticky note for leaves for yellow, and they just don't. It doesn't have much color. It's great for spring and summer, but it just doesn't have that fall vibe. So I'm excited for this one. Although the color really looks off today. It's not a very bright day today, unfortunately, so it's kind of hard to see the true color. I got more narwhal because I was out of it. And chili pepper, same. I'm going to need lots of red for Christmas, and I'm down to just 1 or 2 sheets. Fake tan I was almost out of, so I grabbed another pack of that. And I didn't have Storm Cloud, and I thought that would be really good to use with the stitched dens. So I went ahead and grabbed that. So the last few things that I got, if you guys remember my last haul video when I was talking about how I had kind of like a secret project in mind, and I wasn't ready to share what it was yet, but I'm kind of intimidated about trying something new, but I really wanted to. I'm just going to tell you what it is now because I don't think it's going to actually work for a video anyway. So my idea was to create a junk journal, but not just any junk journal. I was going to create a junk journal filled with photo inspiration for my novel. I just thought it would be really kind of fun and inspirational to flip through, you know, when I'm feeling like uninspired or something. It just another creative outlet and kind of like marrying my 2 passions together, writing with crafting. And I just thought it would be really cool to like have that memento of this time that I've been spending working on this novel. But I just realized that the photos that I use are from Pinterest, and they are copyrighted, and so I don't think that I would be allowed to use them in the videos. Somebody correct me if they know if I am wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I cannot. So I wouldn't be able to share it with you anyway, or maybe I could like share the journal before I add the photos, but I definitely think I cannot share it with the photos. So anyway, this is more stuff that I purchased for that idea before I realized that I probably can't share it with you guys. But anyway, so I got some little paper clips that are just gold, and they're tiny and cute, and I thought those would be fun to kind of just stick here and there. These are from Pebbles from the Avenue collection. So I got those, and I got a pack of ephemera. This one just has some butterflies and floral images. My novel is tentatively titled Late Bloomer, although the agent who was interested hated that title. And titles like 99.9% of the time, if you are traditionally published, your title gets changed. The publisher decides your title. The author has zero say in the title. So there's a good chance that that wouldn't stain, but my character's name is Flora, and so floral images are just kind of like what would inspire me. That definitely would be included in that book. So there's also a weeping willow tree that is significant in the book. So this is from the Willow collection from One Canoe 2, and these are just stickers. She also loves schoolwork, so I've got a pencil, although they probably wouldn't have, my book is set in the 30s, so they probably would not have pink pencils. There's also butterflies. There's a significant moment there with butterflies. So the butterflies I thought would be cool to add. And then just some little text things. So I thought that would be cool to have. This one here is from the Days of Splendor collection by Pink Fresh. And this one I mainly just got for like the little labels so that I could add some journaling and little details that I would want to add for the book. There's a couple more floral images. Changes in the air that would be good to use. Yeah, just stuff like that. Again, this one here is from the Cocoa Vanilla Studio. It's from the Midnight collection, but it just has the florals and butterflies, and then also the bloom and grow. My book is called Late Bloomer, so I thought that would be good. And then all these little labels, and then again, I just wanted like little label stickers that I could add here and there, and that one is just one-sided. This one is from the Fresh Bouquet from Crepe Paper, and again we've got floral images. There's a butterfly, New Beginnings. That one would be really fit well. Stay close to people who feel like sunshine. That would work. I Dream of Flowers. And then Bloom with Grace, Our Story. All of these would work really well. And again, we've got more butterflies and florals, and then some just cute little labels here that I could use. This one here is an older one. This one was on sale. It's from Dear Lizzie. And to be honest, I mainly got this one because of the pig, because Flora lives on a farm where they raise prize-winning livestock. So I just thought that that pig image would be perfect. They do have pigs as well as Jersey cows and chickens and sheep and different things, because back in the 30s, at least in rural Pennsylvania, farms were still mainly diversified, so they didn't really stick to just like one form of money making. They did lots of different livestock and different crops. So there's that, and there's not a whole lot here else that I could use, but it was on sale, and I do have some label stickers I could use, the hearts I can use, the floral images, the labels here. Strawberries I could probably use because they make, they're canning and making jam. So some of these wouldn't really be usable, but I couldn't resist the pig. That one is like from the very first pages of the book. That's important. So that I could use. Also the banner, the bee. So yeah, I can use several of these and can save the rest for something else. So the shirt wouldn't work because she wouldn't be dressed like that, but I could maybe trim it or put like a label right over there so you don't see that it's sleeveless or something. I don't know. She does have brown hair. And then I got one pack of washi tape to kind of use with that as well. This is from Crepe Paper from the Fresh Bouquet line, and it has just different sizes and different prints. There's butterflies, there's florals, and then just some polka dots and stuff like that. I thought that would be good to like seal in pages and just add as accents here and there. So anyway, I don't know if I'll get to share that with you guys, like I said, but I don't know. Like I said, if you're interested in just the junk journal without the photos in it, I could maybe do that. But to be honest, it's probably not something that I'm going to get to this year, just because my schedule is super, super crazy. You know, in order to be able to put out 3 videos a week for you guys, I have to film every single day that I am not working at my job. I really have to move heaven and earth to be able to take a single day off. I took off one day in the entire month of September. It was my birthday, and I had to work like a dog to be able to take off one day. This month I'm taking off 3 days to go away for my 20th wedding anniversary next week. and I am working literally 10 to 12 hours a day trying to not only film but also edit, voiceover, writing up the blog posts, grabbing all the links below the video, turning in the projects for the companies that I am, working for. It's so much work. To be honest, it's probably not sustainable for much longer. I probably will keep this schedule up through the end of the year, and then I really have to rethink my priorities because it's getting to the point where that's all I'm doing and I can barely spend any time with my family, and it's just not healthy to never take breaks. It's not healthy. So anyway, yeah, so we'll see. I hope you guys are enjoying the content though. I really hope you are. It seems that you are, so I hope that it's worth it at least for now. But changes are definitely coming in the new year. I will definitely have to be cutting back just a little bit. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. Please let me know down in the comments which products you are most excited about, and hopefully I'll use those sooner rather than later. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day. Go out and enjoy the beautiful fall foliage if you have it where you are. And if not, just take a break for me. Go outside and breathe some fresh air. All right, thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.